Alright, coming up, we have the winner semis of the silver bracket, Will versus Sal. Um, I've actually seen Will's progress personally myself because he actually has been training with me. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does in this matchup and how he fares. And Sal is a player that I actually played like I think once or twice. But apparently he's been doing some trading with some players in the Puyo Tetris journeys. He's been doing really well, and that work has actually been showing right now as he buries Will into the ground. Frame one, really strong sewing from Sal. He's at a really good disadvantage right now, and Will could still technically bring this back if he did not place his pieces the way he did. He needed that purple to really have a chance of digging down and bothering Sal a little bit, but Sal kind of just dominated that first round, giving himself the point in the winner semis. Let's see. Will kind of does this little, like, he does the backwards of chains first and then tries to transition it, and it doesn't in, like, a reverse order. So it puts off a lot of players, but if Sal can really catch, so I believe if Sal really catches that and then adapts to that playstyle, then he will actually be able to get farther in this matchup than he thinks. Unfortunately, Will did get the time to actually get his next pieces. He was struggling a little bit, and I don't think that Sal caught that, so he actually did lose out on that point. But anything's so possible with that first round. I think if Sal just knows just to attack him hard first, so that way he has a so that Will has trouble struggling in the middle of the round, then he'll have a better advantage. Anyways, round 3. Again, Will opting to low himself down in order to make some wacky chains here. I believe he's still trying to do all clear finding in his matches, which is great. Unfortunately, those blues are going to be a little bit hard to organize. Luckily, Will fixed it himself, so he's in a better position than before. Sal's opting to actually launch his full chain, and Will actually cuts his chain. No, he doesn't. Okay, wow. So an 8 chain for Sal, but this actually might be a 10 chain for Will, so that's going to overtower Sal. Or is it Saul? I'm going to butcher this a lot, I'm sorry. I probably should have asked before I recorded this.
I knew I'd win.
But yeah, that 10 chain did overpower Saul, so this will be a 2-1 Will's favor. Round 3, Will, once again, stacking in a peculiar way, but still manages to build his chain out in the end. He's going to be building his, like, farther chain out first, and then building, like, the main part of his chain second. So the player does need to, so player Saul does need to find this inconsistency with Will, and then kind of exploit it, because if Will takes too long to even get to his main piece, he will be struggling here. Like for right here, he was struggling for a while, but Sal didn't catch that, so Will was able to delay his inevitability, and actually get the advantage here. But good stuff to build all the same. 3-1 still. Let's see if Sal can actually pick up on what Will's doing and try to counteract it, because he is building his GTR like a little more oftenly, I would say, than Will. It's just that if Will gets too much time, he is going to have the upper hand and still attack you, or just set his main chain off and still get an all clear out of it. Like right here, he got a 3. He didn't get the colors he needed for his chain, so he kind of just opted to attack Sal since he saw that he was struggling. So it's kind of a game of attack him before he attacks you, because if you attack Will, odds are he's going to be at a really good disadvantage and still get you for it.
I knew I'd win.
Looking to a 4-1 right now, but again, this is winner semi, so it's the first of 7, so Saul has time to catch up here. I know both. Let's see. Will's opting to sullen GTR, it looks like, just backwards, and Saul's doing normal GTR, but kind of struggling. And those purples are going to tail, but not with those yellows like that. So that's gonna have to take some time to fix. So Will is a little bit ahead and knows it and sets off his chain. Solid transition from Will as well. The tail actually will work. Won't power at all, giving him a 10 chain. So a little bit of building issues on Sal's side, it looks like, but Anything's possible again. I think if you just really do what he did, replay what he did the first round, and just kept with that, then Will be in a more notable disadvantage. Looks like Saul is opting to build his GTR again. A lot of stacking on the column 6, however, but that is what a lot of players really do if they don't really get the piece they need. They just toss it aside. It's actually kind of like a bad habit that needs to be broken, but some players can't have it. So it does happen a lot. But Saul looking like that he can see the vision here. Gets Will up there, instantly getting himself a second point. Now Saul can actually keep that up and just hit Will when it hurts, then he will be at a pretty good spot here. But let's see if he catches on in this round. Once again, Will's gonna do a Will order, I guess you could say. And Saul just focusing on building his chain more than actually looking and attacking his opponent. Though it might not be the case here. I might be eating my own words here. And look at that. So it seems like Saul is actually picking up what needs to be thrown down here. Much less for Will because he is just, or she is just chaining right there. But that is going to be a 3 points for Saul. So looking like he come back right now in Saul's favor. So I don't like the character he's using, but that doesn't mean I don't root for him. So let's see. I could be dumb, but I think both players just missed an easy all clear since they were both too focused on actually building their chains, which is fair and understandable, but it is kind of a detrimental. And Saul actually did get himself out of a bit of a pickle there by cutting his chain there. Unfortunately for him, Will did not catch that, so that gives him another point because Will failed to actually see that he was missing a green in column 3 and attacked him for it. Okay, 4-5, closing the gap for Saul. Will can still bring this back, and Saul can also bring this back. Both players can bring this back, actually. It's anyone's game here. Anyone's marbles, really. Saucy attack from Will. Doing a 4 chain. And nice parry from Saul there. Getting a nice forward to defend himself. Now, how will he use these purples and greens for his next chain? Because he does need to follow up here to seal the deal here. A bit of more solid seal up though, because Will did catch that and was able to overpower that pretty easily. Not with the 6 chain, but with the 5 chain. That is going to put Will at match point here. If Will gets this point, he will move on to like winners finals. And Saul will be taken to the losers semis, I'm pretty sure. That's how it works here. Will once again opting to use his unique chaining of build the backhand first and then the transition later. Risking himself of getting attacked, but he didn't get attacked there, so Will is at a pretty manageable advantage right here. But if Saul can get these next pieces in without sacrificing too much, then he could take this and overtake Will here. Ooh, nice timing. Nice timing. Will almost got too lucky there and got his next piece, but Saul caught on. If Saul can bring us back 2-0, that'll be great for him. All right. Will once again doing the backhand of the chain first, and then the ending later, and then the front end later. Saul not catching on to that just yet, so he is going to just opt to chain higher, potentially faster, if he gets the pieces he needs. There is a lot of yellow being going around on his board, so he might just be stuck with that. Saul opted to just throw his chain. Will doesn't seem to be in a good position though. He does need a blue over there. He didn't get the blue. This will be a match. This will be a tiebreaker right here. The winner of this will go on to the winners finals against whoever is in winners finals right now. And of course, the loser will be sent over to losers bracket. Let's see. Will once again doing a backwards chaining, processing, but the way those wheels are stacked on Saul's board aren't very favorable for him. They don't really tail, so he was forced to just set all that off, unfortunately. and Will is being sneaky, using the reds to reverse over to the yellows, giving him a 6 chain and giving him this match, therefore making him our of of the silver
I knew
bracket
I'd win.
winners semis. Thank you for watching.